Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's topic is exploitations with EternalBlue. Now, with the information we have gathered throughout our reconnaissance and vulnerability assessments, we are ready to exploit our Windows 7 system. Let's search for a proper exploit. First, we load the MSF console. Our MSF console will start. And load it. MSF console was load and we search exploit was the EternalBlue. Okay, type exploit and EternalBlue. And hit enter. So here is the available 3 exploits of EternalBlue. We find the EternalBlue exploit for Windows 7. Let's load it into our console and see the info file. Okay, so we copy the first and load it with a use command. Hit enter. So first clear and our exploit was load in our MSF console, and we put the info file. Here is the information about the MSF console. Our exploit. Note this is the exploit only needs you to set the rhost parameter to use, and this module is a part of the equation group EternalBlue exploit, part of the fuse bench toolkit released by Shadow Brokers. Okay, first clear this and next let couple this exploit with a payload we can leave behind on a system to control it after exploitations. To find payloads that will works with this exploit, we can enter and we show payloads. Here is the 73 payloads in exploit. As you can see above, Metasploit display 73 payloads that will work with the exploit, and we use these payloads, and not 28 the Windows X64 Metapreter reverse HTTP payload. Let's examine what is the name of implies Windows. This means it will works with a Windows operating system x64. This means it will works with a 64-bit operating systems. Metapreter. This means it's a place a special Metasploit payload named Metapreter on the target. Reverse HTTP. This means the payload with a callback towards reverse over HTTP looking like a normal HTTP traffic. To use this payload, we need to use set command with the name of the payload. Set payload and place the payload and hit enter. Okay, we put the payload. Now we need to set the IP address we will be using. The rhost is the remote host or the target system, Windows 7. Our target system was a Windows 7. I have installed in my virtual machine already. And the lhost is the local host or our Kali Linux system. You will need to be use the IP config on a Windows, and I have config on a Kali Linux to obtain IP address. So go to the new terminal and we put the ifconfig. Here is the our lhost IP address. So first we lhost IP address put here set. So put our lhost IP address is the Kali Linux IP address and hit enter, and the set rhost IP address. Okay, so my rhost IP address is the 192.168.5.132, which is my Windows 7 IP address. Put this and hit enter, and then you have it and show the options. All we can check. Our lhost was set and metaprinter was set and our rhost was be set. So clear this and we exploit our payload and hit enter. The final step is enter a command exploit to run the exploit against the Windows 7 system. As you can see, we are successfully and received the metaprinter prompt. Here was the connection between the Windows 7 and Kali Linux, and payload was the EternalBlue, working with EternalBlue, and metaprinter available in our terminal. This means that we are inside the Windows 7 system. To make certain, let's enter the command sysinfo. It should be returned the system information of the Windows 7 system if we are inside. So here was the system info, Windows 7 61 build, x64, English US, work group domain, login user 2, and metaprinter was 64 Windows. Okay, as you can see here was this command tells us we are inside the computer with the following attributes. With the we find the EternalBlue vulnerability in a Windows 7 and exploit it vulnerabilities and change the access of Windows 7. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more.